Hi guys, it's Kayla and welcome to the finale of Kent's Clover World story. I hope you guys are excited, so let's finish this one out. Hello, we came to visit. Sawa, Mine. The loud people are here again. Wait, Kent, it's been a while. No way, Kent? I didn't think you'd be here. Have you been staying in our hospital room? That's a surprise. We were really shocked though. You were in a traffic accident, right? You look a lot better than expected. When do you get out of the hospital? Tomorrow. Why do you need to answer for her, Kent? I'm here in place of her family. Her parents live too far away to visit. What? Her family? Wow, it's like you two are already married. Married? As the person closest to her besides her family, I simply came here to watch over her. Her family isn't even here, but you're attending to her, Kent. Doesn't that mean that you're even closer than her family? You're not staying here overnight, are you? It's about time for you two to leave. What? So I was right? If you don't leave, I will. Wait a minute, you could tell us more details about it. Okay, we're very sorry. We asked a little too much. Seeing how Kent seems to be mad now, we should stop teasing him. What? But I wanted to hear more. Anyway, back to the main issue. I'm glad you seem to be doing pretty well. The manager and the others were worried, you know? Ah, that's right. He said to get plenty of rest. What about that man Ukyo? Huh? Ukyo? Haven't seen him around. Why do you ask? Wait a second. Was that cheating rumor really true? Sawa, didn't I tell you before that man is suspected of stalking her? Yeah, I heard that, but just like I said the other day, he hasn't come by the cafe in a while. Maybe you're just overthinking it? I don't know about that. I actually heard some pretty scary news. Wait, what? I heard that the day before yesterday, an unidentified man was found dead after falling from the roof of an apartment complex in the neighborhood. No way, but it's Ukyo. And that man's features were pretty similar to Ukyo's. Maybe that's just a coincidence? Maybe, but the rooftop was in perfect position to see into his room. They said the railing the man was leaning on collapsed due to rust, and it happened in the middle of the night. If you think about what he was doing in that place at that time of night, it's actually pretty creepy. You're saying he could have been looking into this room and fell by accident. Isn't that really scary? Oh, so he was looking into the hospital room. I doubt that's anything more than fantasy. What? Really? If that man was really Ukyo, we'd be safe now, but the basis for that conclusion is far too weak. That's not what I meant. It's scary because he could have died with a grudge. Again, meaningless fantasies. Kayla, as long as we don't know for certain that man was Ukyo, I can't leave you alone. Ukyo can't catch a break, even in a story. Ukyo. Was he the person who pushed me during the accident? I wonder if the person who died really was him. That reminds me, why were you alone at the time of the accident? EQ was supposed to pick you up. Alright, I heard that she ran off to get something you forgot, Kent. Really? You didn't know? That's what Iki was guessing anyways. That was a very important conference, wasn't it, Kent? But in the end, you abandoned the conference to rush to the hospital, right? And your chance to study abroad was ruined because of that. It's got to be love. I like when Sawa makes that face. That hasn't been decided yet. The official results will be disclosed on the 31st. Although it's already pretty much decided. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize. It's not like you had bad intentions. But I'm being serious here. It doesn't matter what kind of rush you're in. Don't jump out in front of cars. That's right. I think my life became 3 days shorter from the shock. It's more than that. Yeah, thank you both. It's finally quiet. I'm sorry. There's nothing for you to apologize about. That goes for studying abroad too. This is a decision I made myself. I don't want you to worry about it. Okay. If I went to study abroad, how many days would we not have been able to meet? Huh? My scheduled departure was September 17th. My planned return was September 31st of the next year. Also, next year is a leap year. What? Oh gosh. Let me do some math. Okay, 379 days. Correct. That's why, I'm saying I'd be lonely. Aw, yes, me too. Ken's so cute. August 28th. I'm home. It's really quiet. I wonder why I feel like I was always talking to someone here. Who was it? It wasn't Kent. Until recently, we were always just fighting after all. There weren't many times when he came in here. Have I forgotten something again? It's a little lonely. Oh, Orion. August 29th. Do you remember this park? No. It's a very pretty park. I didn't know that you'd end up in this park if you walked through the cemetery. Back when we met every morning, we'd often walk here together. I think it'd be perfect for a rehabilitation walk or something of the sort. I see. I wonder what feelings I had while walking with you, Kent. Did I think about you? Or was I reluctant about it? I can't remember. There's a bench over there. We should sit and take a break. It would be meaningless to push yourself too hard so suddenly. Okay. If the previous me knew I was spending time with you like this, I wonder if I'd be surprised. Or would I be happy? It's strange. Back then I never would have thought that I'd visit this park with you as a couple. Oh, I was thinking the same thing. By the way, Kayla, do you have any interest in solving something like this? Huh? This is one of those really difficult-looking puzzles Iki was doing. It seems simple arithmetic is too easy for you. While this involves arithmetic as well, it's more complicated. Of course, the level is different from the puzzles I create for EQ. Those are meant to frustrate him after all. I made this puzzle fully intending for it to be solved. It should be solvable with a little effort. I thought that you'd find it enjoyable to solve this. Okay then, I'll try. Thanks, I'd be happy if you enjoyed it. Okay. What's wrong? Kayla, would you like to marry me? What? Oh, I didn't mean right now. I simply thought that children with superior genes would be born between us. No, that's wrong. That's not what I meant. I just felt that I'd be able to live a happy life if it was with you. That regardless of what strange things captured my fascination, you'd smile and go along with it. That's what I imagined just now for a moment. Aw, are you gonna laugh at my silly fantasy? But if you'd be willing to accept me, I'll pledge my undying faithfulness to you for life. And someday, I'll place a ring upon this finger. This is just advance notice. Think about it until the day comes when I make a formal proposal. Oh, that's so cute. Do you think I'm rushing ahead too quickly? But I just felt like I needed to secure you now, when I still could, or it might not happen. Marriage? Could I do something like that? My heart's beating so fast. I should probably keep it a secret from Kent for a while that I got so excited. August 31st. Oh, someone's here. Could it be Sawa or maybe Kent? Yes, I'll be right there. Ah, Kent, hello. I just received a formal decision about my studying abroad. Oh, would you like to go for a little walk? There's somewhere I want to take you. Where's that? You'll know when you see it. Was the place you wanted to take me this school? It's your school. Huh? Oh, I see. Now that you mention it, I kind of recognize it maybe. So you really don't remember. I'll show you around. Oh, I remember this hallway. I walked through here with Sawa and Mine. Until a short while ago, I didn't want you to come near this place. Why? I thought you might remember our math lessons from back then, and what happened afterwards. Is the place we're heading to the classroom over there? That's right. I want to remember. I think it'll be fine no matter what I remember. I believe so too. That's why I thought I could bring you here. This is the classroom. Oh, I remember this classroom. I'll be starting class now. Return to your seats. Teacher, I have a question. Do you have a girlfriend? Everyone, while this may be a class planned out by students, I'm not here to play around. All of you, be silent now. If you continue to make noise, I'll simply go home. Why are you laughing? Did you remember the class? Yes. Kent, you were like a real teacher, and a really strict one at that. I wasn't being strict. You were all just too rowdy. Really? Really? What's so funny? Because we half intended it to be just for fun, but you were really serious about teaching us. No matter how much Sawa and everyone laughed, you weren't affected at all. Now that I think about it, I might have admired you ever since then, Kent. You came to that strict teacher for romantic advice. Ah, it was when we met during a walk. You talked about a failed love with someone. Who were you talking about? Well, it might be rude to start questioning you over it now, but I'm a little curious about who you had such feelings for. Just a little, understand? I think that was... What do you think? Want to go out with me? We can just try it out and see how things go. Ridiculous. What? Talk to me after you get 100% on your next test. I couldn't possibly stand dating an idiot. Ah, that's right. I talked to Kent about a failed love right after that. What should I do? I just remembered something really embarrassing. The person I was talking about was Kent himself. I was really shocked to find out he had little interest in girls, so I talked about it like I'd been heartbroken. I thought if he had even a little interest in me, he'd answer my feelings in some way. What's wrong? Why are you shying away like that? It's nothing. Don't tell me you just remembered that there was another man that you liked. No, it's not that. I didn't like another person. I highly doubt that. You came to me for advice about a failed romance, I distinctly remember. Or were you telling me and not asking for advice? I'm trying to ask you now who that person was. I'm saying there wasn't another person that I liked. So that's what you mean. I see, and so that's why you slapped me when I told you to experience more of the same heartbreak. I'm sorry. What were you doing all that time? In other words, there wasn't any reason for us to be fighting from the very beginning? And that also means, when you decided to talk to me about your failed romance, if I hadn't hurt your feelings because of my ridiculous jealousy, that would have been the end of that issue? You were jealous? Yes, now that I think back. At the time, I didn't understand why I was so irritated and ended up talking down to you like that. It's likely because I was already in love with you. I was jealous of the person you had such feelings for and lashed out. Would you agree with that logic? I wouldn't know anything about that. I suppose that goes without saying. I didn't even know myself, so you wouldn't have known either. What a roundabout way for both of us to handle things. You said before that one should keep seeking out new partners. You don't really believe that, do you? In theory, I believe that's the most efficient. However, in reality, I see absolutely no reason why I would ever have a change of heart. In fact, when I think about you having a change of heart about me, I just want to die. I realize that this is extremely inefficient as a living organism, so why do thoughts like this occur? I'd wager that I'm far from being able to change these feelings. In fact, I may never understand them in my entire life. Aww. I'll go out with you at least until I can understand this. Does that mean forever? It would appear so. Do you have any issues with that? No. This really is strange. Why does the simple act of pressing my lips against yours evoke such powerful emotions? I doubt I could ever begin to think of breaking up before this mystery's solved. Aww. Sorry for the wait. What'd you go get? These documents. These are... Kayla, what do you think about going to London with me next year? We're gonna go together! Huh? I'm fully intent on trying for another chance at studying abroad at next year's conference. This is a goal I've had for a very long time. I have no intentions of giving up yet, but I also do not wish to go and be unable to see you. There's a way of fulfilling both of these desires. In short, you just need to come along with me. Fortunately, the university has a system studying abroad based on recommendations. Your current grades may present a bit of an issue, but it's a trivial obstacle that could be relatively easy to overcome. I can help you improve on your current subjects. I can also teach you various ways of acquiring additional knowledge. I don't believe this is a bad position for your own future as well. What do you think? You really don't want to be away from me that much? Correct, I couldn't bear it. You don't need to rush your answer. Just let me know when you've made up your mind. However, I have no intentions of hearing any other answer but agreement, just so you know. That's not fair. Perhaps. You didn't know? I knew. I'm in love with you. I don't ever want to let these hands go again. I promised that I'd listen to your emotional arguments if I ever felt that there was no logical reason behind love. It's true that there are no reasons behind this feeling that I can explain. It might be necessary at times to simply accept and obey one's emotions, like you do all the time. Thus, I decided to obey my emotions and act based upon them. In other words, I have no intent of letting you go. Any objections? I have plenty. Hello? I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Aww. We're in London. You guys, this is the best, most fleshed out ending I've seen. It's just me. Oh, it's you, Kent. I thought one of the people here was saying something to me, but I couldn't understand. The accent threw me off. How are you able to survive in London if you can't even understand that? I just said I'm sorry about being late. I was surprised because it was sudden. I'm usually fine when I'm prepared for it. Oh, I hope so. Sheesh. Kent, are you remembering the streets right? It's unusual for you to be late. Oh, that's not it. I was actually here on time, but I was watching you for a while. Huh? The sight of you waiting for me at the riverbank just didn't feel like it was real. I thought you could vanish at any moment, and I ended up watching you for a while. I realized it was strange of me to do so. It's possible that I still can't believe that you'd come all the way here for me. When I can't see you, I begin to feel so unsure and weak. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. I don't even want to make you wait. No, it's okay. Thank you for coming. I won't let you go again. Yes, please don't ever let me go. And that's it, guys. 10 out of 10. Best story in Amnesia so far. I hope you guys liked it and are ready for Diamond World to start in a couple of weeks. I'm going to take a short break from this series so I can start maybe another one or finish up some others that I have going right now. If you enjoyed Kent's ending, let me know and tell me your favorite part about it. Thanks for watching. Bye!